G'day gang, GameolioDan here, how you going? I'm back at the World of Warcraft and I'm sitting down. Why was I having a seat? Anyway, Brogg, what's going on? Brogg has completed the totem that will put the spirits of his friends to rest. When the dragonkin came, they killed all Stonemaul who did not flee. Brogg fled with Overlord Mokmorok, hoping to lead a counterattack with other Stonemaul survivors. The counterattack never came, and the spirits of the Stonemaul... where was I up to? Wait, what? Oh, and the spirits of the Stonemaul dead still haunt Brogg and the others. Take this totem north to Stonemaul ruins and use it near ogre skeletons to draw the spirit to you. Defeat the spirit to give it rest with its bones. Totally lost where I was up to in there. I think it's because I must have moved the screen a little bit or something, I don't know. Alright, anyway. Wind Rider. What is going on with me today? Having a shocker. To the West Reach Summit. Which is where exactly? We'll get that when we come back. For now, let's get this sorted out. I need some more hearts. I need the remains as well. Oh, here we go, here we go. Gotta get used to this new rotation. I actually gotta pop this barb shot closer to it expiring on the Stonemaul spirit there, or whatever I'm attacking, so I can keep it going. So I'd use it now, I guess. Well, if it lasted a bit longer. Thought I'd stacked for some reason. I don't think it does. Let me try it on this guy. No, it doesn't stack. It just resets it. So I got two. I'm just gonna use it at the right time so I can keep it going. A lot of macros don't seem to work as well. I was mucking around on my old warrior, and a lot of the macros that I had there just don't seem to work anymore, so... I don't know what you can macro anymore. See, it was handy. You could actually combine a couple skills, and sometimes I'd use some of the cooldowns that I get, particularly ones from, like, trinkets and so on. You'd occasionally get those. I found that handy. Some folks prefer to use all their cooldowns individually, which is fair enough. Now, the only time I'd really worry about that, I guess, is sometimes with raiding. Particularly when it gets a little bit more difficult, you want to use it at a certain time. You don't want it coming off cooldown all the time. There are some that can come off cooldown, though. Okay, so I still need to have a look at that as well and maybe reconfigure some of the buttons here. Got some wormtail ahead of us. Another one over here. Scale Bane. That's it. Get that tongue and get that heart. Gotta get back into Stonemaul. Some more ruins. Or remains, rather. I wonder if that stun gets interrupted after I attack or not. Come on, take him down. Lots of hatchlings around here too, which is good for our other quest. Alright, in 2 seconds we'll see what happens when I intimidate. Absolutely nothing if it's not attacking. I guess because it was already in CC. Oh, the intimidate worked. It worked then. That's interesting. Level 43. 17 more levels till we have a decision. Whether I decide to disable XP and stay in these lands or move to the Burning Crusade area in the Outland. Okay, Mr. Hatchling. Yeah, I'm still kind of blown away that we get this. We get the Primal Rage. I hopped onto my warrior. He didn't have anything similar that I could see, so... And maybe just a couple other classes have it. I don't know if any other classes have it. Apart from, I guess, the mage and... unless they took Time Warp away from mage. But the mage had it and the shaman had it. I guess it just helps with parties, going into raids. You gotta be guaranteed that you'd at least have a hunter, mage, or a shaman in your team, right? Or maybe there's a fourth one there just in case. I mean, hunters were able to do it if they had a particular pet equipped. So maybe that's just out of convenience now. They don't have to have that specific pet to do the same thing. Oh, hang on, no, it does stack, doesn't it? Ah, okay. I guess the enemies don't last long enough for me to, check that out. See how high we can get that to last, but possibly on a boss. Actually, I don't even think a boss. Maybe it'd have to be a, yeah, like a raid boss or something like that. Give you long enough time. 2 stacks. 3 stacks. So it's got a 12-second recharge. Increase it, lasts for 8 seconds. Okay. Interrupt that. Okay, we need 2 more hearts and 1 tongue. Got a lot of wormtail over here too. I guess I can replace this now. See, because I don't know what I can actually macro. I'll just get rid of this. Go back to the standard talent there. I just gotta get used to pressing Bestial Wrath and my Aspect of the Wild. Yeah, it's interesting how they do this. Every expansion, there's a bit of a shake-up. And you wonder if it's actually necessary. I think it'd be cool if we had one expansion where they didn't shake things up. And just like a smooth transition and we can just keep on going. But they're never huge. Well, I guess that could be argued. With the classes I've played, it's never been a huge deal. I think Paladin's had a big change. Going into Mists, I think it was Mists or Cataclysm. I just remember there was one expansion where the way I play my Paladin kind of changed a bit, and I was like, I think I'll just get back to my Warrior. And that was pretty much the last I played of my Paladin. Which I played for a whole expansion. Expansion and a half. Enjoyed it. It's just a different way of playing. Was it for the better? I don't know. Probably. But deep down, part of me is kind of like, oh, how, Blizz, just for once. Just for once. Surely you got it right this time around, right? There have been several expansions. Surely this time, it's all good. Alright, 5 of 8. But on the other hand, it's happened just about every expansion too, so I shouldn't be surprised. I'll be surprised if they don't make any changes, I guess. And heck, maybe it makes classes that people previously didn't like playing more enjoyable. Still need 2 Wormtail, which is in the area. I'm not seeing as much grass. I have to play with the settings straight after this to see if I can, if I need to balance things again. I shouldn't have to on a 1070 Ti, right? But it did knock some settings down to like 7s and high versus ultra and all that sort of business. So I have to have a look at that. Plus the DX12, I need to activate that and have a look at it. I kind of shy away from these things because while things are working and I'm able to record, I kind of like to leave it alone. Did you find any of the Wormtail? Thank you. This will help keep our guys going out in the field until Moxie returns with the rest of the supplies from the Zeppelin crash. Be good. I will. I got pants. Level 42 pants. I got +8 versatility over there though. Brogg must know. Have you brought peace to the violent spirits of the Stonemaul? Brogg thanks you for your help. Although he knows Overlord Mokmorok never will, at least surviving Stonemaul can finally focus on problems with the living and leave dead where they belong. Only one thing remains for Brogg to do. Brogg relishes the thought of taking his revenge on the Black Dragonkin of the Marsh. GameolioDan, you have been very helpful in preparing for this moment. Will you help? Take Brogg's clan banner and travel east until you see a cave like a dragon's mouth. At the entrance of that cave, plant Stonemaul banner and issue Brogg's challenge to Onyxia. Whoa, Brogg. Brogg and Stonemaul will have their lands back. Onyxia, hey? Mate, them's fighting words. That's some serious business right there, pal. The Onyxia raid was level 60 raid, I believe, back in the day. Took, what, 40 people? 40 people to go in there and attempt to take her down. If you've never seen anything from her, you might want to check out a video. Probably type in more dots and Onyxia. I'm sure that would get you something. That's a funny little video. From quite a while ago. Ages gone by. Probably a decade now. Alright, I know Onyxia's over there. I'm quite familiar with her. Her and her ways. Oh, Brimgor, hey? Let's see if we can take you down. Didn't get the third one on it, but doesn't matter. Level 45, intellect, yeah. But it's got critical strike and versatility. I will take it. We'll try it out. Alright, so this is the entrance. In fact, you got a summoning stone here, or a meeting stone, to summon your party. This is the entrance. It said right at the mouth, so I'd imagine this will do. I don't know if can I actually enter. I don't think it'll let me enter. At the young age of 43. Oh, I don't get my protest message. Usually you would get a message saying, you do not have the required level, etc. Anyway. Requires entrance. Oh, maybe we've got to be just outside. Did say at the foot, or the mouth. And as you can see, it's a big old mouth. Pitiful mortal, Onyxia answers to no one. Your pathetic challenge has not gone unnoticed. I shall enjoy toying with you before you die. Oh. What's Brogg gonna do? He's gonna rush in there and tear off Onyxia's head or something? Grab him by the tail and swing around 360? I guess not. Alright, so we're gonna head back. So if you're level 110, you could easily go in there and solo that. I believe you could probably have done that at level, I don't know, 85 maybe? 80? 85? Can't remember when I used to go in there and solo. I think at level 80 you may have needed a person, a couple of people. So yeah, 85 should definitely have been able to go in there and solo it. Unless they've scaled them all up. I don't know. That's... maybe they did that. I don't know. Or there may be different versions of it. Back to the mud sprocket. Give the good news to Brogg. I thought Brogg was going to turn up and... yeah, you're going to toss Onyxia around. Give her a headlock or two. Brogg will have his revenge! Brogg listens as you recount your experience at the entrance to Onyxia's lair. Brogg know Onyxia dead. Brogg know her brood's still there. Brogg not let them forget the Stonemaul. Brogg is grateful for your help, GameolioDan, and he will never forget what you have done for him. Brogg will never give up his quest to bring Stonemaul back where they belong. It's good to hear, mate. 11 agility. This one has critical strike. Oh, I will take it. The challenge of Stonemaul. Alright, well, I'll toss that on anyway. For the heck of it, now we've got to go and see the Wind Rider. I've actually got to go back here. Well, let's do that first, I guess. We're almost at level 44 too. Yeah, we'll go back to Brackenwall Village. Actually, hang on, maybe we should go to the West Reach. Yo! Take me to the summit. Take me to the summit, because if there's a path there that I can take, Flight Master, I could then use that to travel back, right? From Brackenwall Village. I can still use my Hearthstone to go back there to finish that quest. We're going into a new zone. I didn't know we'll actually... or maybe once I hand that quest in, we'll be done. Or done with that part. Because there is still this area. There is still this area over here. Which... I believe you could get to... but I can't remember if it was because you know, when we could fly all of a sudden, I could actually reach that area, and I don't know if there was anything on there, but anyway. It was a long time ago. Also, Onyxia would be dead, right? Because now we're in the Cataclysm, and something else is happening. I won't say what, just something's happening. Something goes on. We killed her back in the old days, right? Level 60 days. Which will be interesting to see with the classic server, whether they bring all that back and how you're going to progress through it all. And then what happens once you get to the end? I mean, once you have gone through Naxxramas, what do you do with your character then? Are they going to progress the server somehow? Or is it just going to remain like that forever? I don't think you can really, can you? Because it's a classic server. You want it to be like it was back then. Or is it classic in terms of the way with the gameplay? Who knows? Maybe more things will happen on Azeroth. Oh! Well, there's the Wind Rider. Nice, Nisi sent you good. We need your help now. The cowardly Grim Totem have attacked us by surprise when we were least prepared. You will be of most help to Thousand Needles elsewhere, Hunter. We have heard rumors that the goblins and gnomes somehow survived in a giant barge out on the Salt Flats. Motega Firemane is at the base of the summit. He can get you a canoe to take you there. Do you mind helping us fight off the Grim Totem on your way to him? I don't, mate. A little bit inconvenient to chat with you while all that's going on, right? I know. But you did it well. The Quillball in Razorfen Downs seem to have allied with the Scourge. This is dark news for us, Hunter. We have dire enough problems dealing with this Grim Totem. We won't be able to handle an attack by the Scourge. Venture into Razorfen Downs east of here and see if you can find anyone that may be able to help you stop them before they decide to attack here.
Winds be at your back.
Alright. Winds be at my back. True story.